Hello. Today I welcome you to the episode of Synchronicity and Magnetic Power, Part 3. Today we will discuss some examples and my experience, what I experienced in my life about paranormal and synchronicity phenomena, and I will try to explain you what really happened in what situation for better understanding. In next episodes and in this episode, I will try to give you some example of my life experience from my past years of traveling and working with energy, and also in the next movies, I will try to tell you more about what I experienced and what you can imagine and how you can imagine yourself and your possibilities, your inner power, abilities, even clairvoyances or energy feeling or telepathy, how these gifts, how these talents, powers can help you in life if you really have them, or how you can use your praying or focusing energy to change reality around you, and how to adjust this in a practical way in your basic life. So have a nice podcast, have a nice movie. We do the great job together. Now I will tell you my stories. First story is about I don't want to say the title of the story because you will fully understand maybe meaning of that, what really happened. But one day I asked myself, because I usually record a lot of movies about this paranormal phenomena and multidimensional living and synchronicities. So one day I asked myself, where is really the border of what we can achieve and what we can manifestate, and what kind of paranormal abilities like flying or teleportation, bilocation, traveling to the past or to the future, what type of possibilities what we can achieve in a science way and in our physical body and mind, in our heart. I ask myself the question, and I send this to the universe. Maybe even I didn't was consciousness of that in that right moment. But I send a message. I focus on this message. Can universe answer me what is possible and what is not possible? And universe answer me, or source, creator answer me the questions in a weird and funny way, like almost always he does, or power of the universe does. So when I was going for a walk and I was have a feeling to sit on the bench, and I was have a feeling like that, and then without even thinking about this, I just go to the place near my house, near my apartment in small town in Poland, and I sit there. I sit just to be in there, just to breathe, just to think about some stuff of my life. And then I was having the feeling that I need to watch closely the tree in front of me. So I watched it, and this feeling was in my guts, like was deep inside me, was not rational, I didn't thinking anything about the trees or nature. I just was in time and a space right now, here and now. And when I look at the tree, I trying to zoom in the view. I was trying to watch it closely. I saw some colors on the tree, like a color bird, I mean. So when I go closely, I saw the parrot on the tree. Maybe in USA, maybe in England, even in Gran Canaria, Baleares or Canary Islands. This is totally normal. But this happened to me maybe 7 years ago, And this was not normal in Poland, because in Poland there are living pigeons and some of other birds. There are a lot of them, but mostly they living in the full nature. And we don't have a parrot in our country. So I watched it closely. I did the picture maybe even that time, but I don't have this picture right now. And I just ask myself what this sign mean to me, and I was thinking a little bit about that, and I forgot that I asked the universe to give me sign and answer me my questions. What is possible or not possible? Where is the border of our imagination and paranormal activities or possibilities? So then I get the answer, and the answer was not just a parrot on the tree, but also the answer inside me. I felt it. I understand it. And this answer was like that. Is no matter if something is not belonging in the place where you are here and now, but existing, not only always, is the most important, the road, how the things happen. But sometimes it's just really important they appear to you now, like when people few hundred years before and 1,000 even years before was trying to flying, they was dreaming about flying like a bird on the sky, feeling free, feeling strong and soft the same, feeling happy. So that feeling shows me that if you're trying to imagine something and you don't have a power or abilities to create things, like you cannot fly really like a bird because you don't have wings. But what is the point if people progress the knowledge and science and they create the wings, they create the jetpack, and you can fly now? If you will ask your father or your mother 40, 50 years ago about flying, without the planes, only just a human will fly, or even before the planes was even invented, some of people will just laughing at you. But now will be the normal reality of us, that we can fly. Maybe not exactly like a bird. Then sometimes possibilities are not appear to us in the way we are expecting of them. Sometimes our dreams, our imagination, our needs, they can manifestate and realize when we more listen ourselves and reality around us. Like if you're focusing to build a house for you and your family, and this is your dream, this is your hope, this is your idea, when you're seeing this in your mind, in your heart, you have a power, you feel the power, you feel the fire inside you. So when you focus on that, when you pray, when you send this to the universe almost always answers you not in your expectation, mostly not in your expectation, because the power of nature and the energy around you will give you signs, will give you opportunities to earn and to create your idea, to manifestate your dream. So if you have a too big ego, if you are a narcissistic person, if you think that everything is for you and everyone needs to work on you or for you, you will put yourself to the cage of illusion and fear. and bad energies and emotion manipulation. But if you will follow the signs, if you will follow your heart, if you will work, sometimes hard, sometimes more creative, but you will go up step by step with discipline, with education. No matter what type of education you choose for your path to materialize your needs. If God will give you the signs and angels and you will follow them, slowly you will be on a road to create your dream. It's not always like that you buy the house for a cash because you win or because someone will give you. This can happen, but it is so not usual. I think universe give this type of experience to just some people in the world, because this can put you in a misery, because you will not expand yourself, you will not progress yourself, because you will have already things what you ask for. This type of things are working differently from the higher dimension beings and frequencies. So I will start to explain that in this episode. If you will manifestate your house, your dream, because of your work, ideas, gifts, and discipline, you will have more profits than if you just ask and someone will give you. Because if someone will give $1 million to the person who just asked for it and just begin basic school and don't have any idea of the life and is not enough mature, this will show you the experienced person with $1 million will make amazing things what is enough mature and even enough in deeper spirituality, because will mostly think not only about himself. But the person who have a $1 million because he just asked for it will use this $1 million in a way like you will use $20,000 and make good results from this type of money. So everything is about what kind of things will happen, what kind of people, and if you are ready to receive even $1 million or something like a new car or new house, because on your destiny line, the God's angel universe wants to help you in this way, because universe know what you will do and you are ready for that. Of course, this can happen. I'm not telling you not. But I'm here to teach you things, how to not waiting for everything in your life. I want to teach you how to create things for yourself and how to create better reality for others, not just waiting for things to just fall down from the sky to you. Second story is about my workshop in Paris. When I was in Paris, I was doing workshop about abundance, creation of reality, how to make our dreams come true, and about some meditation, dreams, and that kind of stuff, what I will teaching you, and I will tell you the stories here on this channel. So when I was there, was many years ago, I was asked to join small group of people, Polish people, to help them and to organize that kind of workshop in Paris. They asked me to come, so I come. Was very nice, was very great, was great people, and I have a good memories from that time. That was the time when I first time go to the TGV, very fast train from England to Paris. So it was nice experience. So what about this story? Sometimes if people they have problem with money is they cannot pay me for my work in a one piece. They just give me some pieces of that price in a longer time, or I helping some people without money and just supporting them. But this is my job. I have company, I paying taxes, so I need to work. I want to work for money as well, because it's the balance of energy. I'm helping people paying me, and that is nice. But sometimes I helping, of course, people just from my heart, not even asking for anything. So in this story, one person was have a problem with money. She didn't have enough money to afford to go to those workshop. So and ask me for help. So I give her opportunity to pay me back after some time, when she will be ready and she will have enough money. And I don't really focus on that. I don't really remember that, because it was not so much important at that time. The workshop was great, the people was great, and after a few days people received some gifts from the universe. They was have a different vibration, frequency, mindset, so they find a new job, or they change the places. A lot of good things happening outside of the workshop and after even some time of the workshop. So after a few years, I didn't even remember that situation. After a few years, I also sent the message to the universe. If someone needs to pay me money, or someone didn't pay me, or I have from the past some things what are good for me to receive them, I ask universe, can you help me? Angels, can you help me to support me to bring good things from my past to my life? And I didn't think every day about that. I just sent it. And after a few years, when I was traveling through the Wrocław, through the towns in my country, just even in a different position than always, I use different bus, different trucks, different road. One day, I not really remember where I was going, but one day we stopped in the bus station when I was first time in my life. And at that time, I was needed some cash to pay some things, to travel and that kind of stuff. Not always I was have enough money. That's why I was trying to progress this knowledge and learn a lot of it. And experience in my life, use it for a higher purpose also, like recording the movies for you. And then when I was going outside this bus, after a few years workshop on Paris, I met this woman on a bus station somewhere in Poland, when was not good weather, was dark, was raining, and she recognized me and come to me, and she told me, I'm sorry, Artur, I was thinking about you, I didn't pay you, I was always thinking about different stuff to pay, and I was, and some things remind me of you. And few days ago, I was thinking about you, and I was thinking how much money I need to pay you because I forgot, but I trust my intuition, so she just come to me. I even don't come to her. I just recognized her. I just said hi. I just speak few minutes. And she back to me and told me, Artur, listen, I didn't pay you last time. And she paid me like, in a dollars was maybe $100 or $80 was nice cash for me at that day, was nice support. And that was also many years ago. So you see, our connection with universe is working all the time. Whatever you are, you can be even in a cave in India and you can meet your friend, or you can meet some people from your past on this trip. The earth is big, the life is high. in frequencies, perspectives, but that kind of things can happen anywhere you are. So you have all the time connection with your soul and universe, even if you are underground in a cave. So remember that. Trust your power of universe inside you. Trust yourself. Give yourself more love, harmony and peace. The third story is about relation and connection with people. This looks like I was in a school, in middle school, school about the mechanics and robots, and I was for some time there. And I was have a colleague what I was speaking with sometimes when we was have a break in the school after the lessons, and we many times spoke about, oh bro, maybe we will go outside the school, we go on a beer, or we go just to meet each other and just for fun go somewhere together. But we didn't even really organize that meeting. That was very easy, but we didn't do that. But I was have a feeling, oh, this is nice guy, I like him. Like a colleague, of course. And after some time, I just sent intention like that. It will be nice to speak with him and go somewhere together. And I didn't focus too much, but I sent this information. And one day I was going to my family when I finished 18 years old. When I was 18 years old, after some time, my family from Norway, they invite me to go there on a trip and vacation and some helping in the work of my uncle to have some experience. And after some time, we go to the new house of my family when they was changing the houses. One was for the people who work in the company, and second one was for them. And one day was family party, and my auntie invited some people from Poland, and I didn't know that. I was thinking it's just a weekend, we meet in a family inside the house, was nice weather, and I'm going to the house. And I going there, and I see my colleague from the school. This was in Norway, 60 kilometers from Oslo. Was not too much houses around, was quiet place. Can you imagine how I was feeling to see my friend from the school, my colleague, in Norway, outside from Oslo, somewhere where it's just a few houses are close to each other? Was fun moment, I tell you. And he asked me, what are you doing here? And I asked him, what you doing here? And he told me that my auntie is connected to his mother. They are friends, they know each other, so he is there. And I was start laughing, and this story is very good, very nice. We speak, we drink, we just have fun, but in cultural way. So that kind of story can make your mind more open, can make you feel warm inside your heart, inside yourself. This type of stories make you be more happy and believe the power of the universe, the power of soul connections and synchronicities. This is the last story for this episode. Before I will tell you this story, I will explain you I many times ask myself why that kind of things was happening to me a lot when I was even younger than now. When I was have 15 years old, I start meditation and practicing with energy when I was have 12 years old. So the things start happening even when I didn't focusing on that kind of topics. That's why I was focusing on them, to try to understand my possibilities, why this happening almost all the time to me in some parts of my life, and I start to understand that this type of things can happen to everyone, but people don't know usually how to follow of that kind of things, how to see the symbols and how to see the message from the universe, how to understand them, because it's the very important part to go forward in this knowledge. I have also some gifts about healing, about clairvoyances, and I helping people. That's why I think this also happening to me in many ways and many times, because the power of spiritual guidance wants to give me signs and experience to show that kind of stuff, to share with you guys, not only in Polish language now, and also now in English language, to help you understand the meaning of life and energy experience. I was a funny guy, and I am funny guy. I like to smile. I like to make people happy, not only in a spiritual way, just to have good connection with people and help them to encourage themselves. So one day, I was trying to help my friend from my country, my town, who I was training with some acrobatics and martial arts. So one day he was skeptical before he met me and before we was starting to do some research and experiments with reality without the drugs and that kind of things, just to focus, pray and put some intention. So one day we was going outside home and we just go to the town. We sit on the bench inside our town, main plaza or main square. Was not too much people. Was the hour when it's starting to be dark outside. Was not too many people going around. And I told my friend, hey, maybe we will do the experiment. We will do the experiment like we will send intention now, and we will try to little bit meditate and put ourselves in a higher consciousness and positive vibration. The sentence and intention was like, we want to express something funny or something good for us and other people, and we was trying to send some good vibration to people around us, place around us, if people was passing close to us. So after a few minutes, my friend told me, maybe it's time to go home. You know, Artur, this typical things or that kind of things not always working exactly the same time when you're trying to do something. So I told him, okay, you're right. Maybe not today. Maybe this will happen tomorrow or some other day. The things what we send it. And I do that kind of stuff many times in my life. So I accept that. And I told him, okay, give me just 10 minutes and we will go. And he told me, okay, we will stay 10 minutes more. And after 1 minute, one person standing on the square with small group of people come to me, and maybe 2 persons. And this man come to me and ask me nicely, I'm sorry, can you tell me what's the time? And I was smiling to him, and I felt that my positive energy, what I focusing on, was going to this person also. So I answered him, maybe it's like a 5 o'clock p.m. something like that. So after a few minutes more, when we was starting to be ready to go home or just go walking somewhere else, this man comes to me again and told me like this: I'm sorry, my colleagues will not come for today's show, because today's shows we have a cabaret, we have a like stand up in Poland about that was the paranormalny. This is like people about paranormal stuff joking. We have the show like that in Poland, stand up, that kind of stuff. So was few people in that show, and he gave us the tickets, 2 tickets for us, because he told us that his friends will not come, they have a broken car or they will do another stuff, and he have a tickets. And the ticket was not cheap, was like $10 or $15, but was not about the price, was that situation, was that was very happy moment, exactly that time. And my friend remembering that stuff up to today. And you know what about was this show and stand-up was about exorcism, parapsychology, paranormal stuff in a joking way with concept of religion and philosophy. And my friend was skeptical, was even afraid that kind of stuff. But when we do the practice, when we go to this on this show, I saw him happy, I saw him open it, I saw this happening for him, because I felt his sadness and he was not very happy at that right moment. So I take these tickets and I put it to the book, and this book about the law of attraction, manifestation, I putting some stuff what I manifested in my life to this book, and I giving this book just for reading to my friends and colleagues who I trust, and they giving me back, and I share with this book sometimes what I've buy it many years ago with people who needs extra support from me, from my close family, close friends, colleagues. So that's the story for today. I hope I put your vibration up, your mind is more open, your heart is warm. So have a great day, and we will connect each other again. Bye.